Liverpool, it is over. The title race for you has ended today. It's now between Arsenal and Man City to win the Prem. Because after you just put in that shocking performance against Everton and lost 2-0 at Goodison Park, a place that you have not lost at since 2010, you've bottled it. And in Klopp's final season, all that he's going to have to celebrate is winning the Carabao Cup. What a shit performance we just saw today. And I knew in the back of my head that Everton were going to be able to get something from this match today. That's why I did a watch along for it. Because something told me that Liverpool are going to fuck it up. And that's exactly what they've done. So wasteful that final third is. Their front three cannot score a goal to save their life. Darwin Núñez is just Nicholas Jackson with good PR. Because he's shocking in front of goal. I mean, Jesus Christ, how many chances do you need to put one in the back of the net? How the hell did he last for 90 minutes? Luis Diaz did nothing today. Mo Salah ghosted. Did he even play? I don't think I saw Mo Salah out there today. World-class footballer, right? One of the best attackers in Premier League history, everybody says. Where was he today? Why didn't he step up when his team needed him? Everton are sitting in like 15th place. And what a night for them. Because not only, in theory, are they safe from relegation, but they've just ended their biggest rival's title dreams. It's over. Liverpool have nothing left to play for. And I think you got to put this L on Klopp because he was arrogant today. They're starting 11. I have it on screen right here. I didn't like it because you basically went out there with 8 attackers. Your front three, and then look at that midfield. Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Curtis Jones. 3 midfielders that all want to get up the pitch. And then you start Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Both of your fullbacks get up the pitch. The only 2 defenders in this starting 11 were the 2 center backs. I thought Endo should have started this match. And the reason why Klopp went out there with this kind of lineup is because he didn't respect Everton. He didn't view them as a threat. He probably didn't think Everton would have that much of the ball. And it's come back to bite him. Because that first half, the first like 15 minutes, Everton were all over them. Free kick after free kick in that first half. Putting the ball into dangerous areas. And you would have thought that after Dominic Lewis might have got that penalty and that VAR saved Liverpool, you would have thought they'd have woken up. But they didn't. And in that first half, chance after chance after chance Liverpool had. Darwin Núñez. Oh my goodness me. Is he that much better than Nicholas Jackson? Let's be honest. Because Núñez can't finish. He can't control the ball. Shit first touch. Can't link play. Outside of scoring the odd screamer, what does Darwin Núñez do? At least Nicholas Jackson makes good runs. Can control the ball. Has good hold-up play. Darwin Núñez can't do any of that. I'm telling you. He ghosted. That midfield. Szoboszlai, I rate you. You started off this season so well. Today, you did nothing. Curtis Jones did nothing. I thought Trent had a decent game. Konate was getting caught out. Do you know how shocking you have to be to get subbed off in the middle of the game as a center back? But that's what happened with Konate. Van Dijk didn't look that good either. But you're not going to sub off Van Dijk, right? I mean, wow. Liverpool's title hopes have crashed and burned today. They now have nothing left to play for. Got knocked out of Europe by Atalanta, mind you. A team that's sitting like 7th in Italy. And then you lose to Crystal Palace. okay, people say, all right, you know what? That's a L. But if you win for the rest of the season, you have to win out. You got to pray that somebody can beat Man City and take points off them. And then you go out there and lose to Everton, a team who are damn near about to be relegated? Oh my goodness me. Wow. This is how the Klopp era ends, people. And I don't know what really is going to be the mood in terms of when they have to send Klopp off. Because he is arguably the best manager they've ever had. What are you going to do for him? I think to salvage an embarrassing parade or embarrassing celebration for Klopp, you cannot bring out that Carabao Cup by itself. You got to bring out every single trophy that he's won to make it look a little bit better. But this season has been a failure. These players have let down all the Liverpool fans because when Klopp announced months ago that this was his last season, I even said to myself, I was like, yo, this might push Liverpool to having a great second half of the season and they might be able to win the league. Because I've said it and I will say it again. After Klopp leaves this season, dark times are ahead for Liverpool. I think Mo Salah has to leave. Or, no, not even has to. I think he will leave with Klopp. I think Van Dijk, Luis Diaz, I think these three players are going to be out. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold, his contract runs out at the end of next season. He is legally only a Liverpool player until 2025. What's going to happen then? How come he hasn't signed a new deal? And we still don't know who the hell their next manager is going to be. And whenever you have a legendary manager that leaves your club, the next guy usually always fails. So I think Liverpool, their fans want Klopp out. I've been seeing the comments on Twitter. I checked them mid-game. The fans were saying, yeah, it's good that Klopp's leaving, his system and all this stuff. Bro, you're going to wish that you had Klopp with what's coming in your future. Because whoever the next manager is, he will fail. And not because he might not be a good manager, but because FSG are a terrible ownership group. They don't spend money. And if they barely back Klopp, the best manager in your club's history, what makes you think they're going to back the next guy? Liverpool are cooked. The season ended for you today. You have nothing left to play for. I think you're going to be safe for top 4. You'll probably finish 3rd. But now the title race is between Arsenal and Man City. It would take a miracle for Liverpool to win this league. They would need both Arsenal and City to drop multiple points across multiple different games, which I just cannot see happening. I think Man City will win the league. They're going to win out because I just looked at their last 6 or 7 games. They're playing all shit teams except for Tottenham. And I expect Tottenham to let Man City pump them. I think Tottenham are going to lay down and let City score 4 or 3 goals versus them to give them the win. Because they're not going to want to help out Arsenal, who could possibly need City to lose by May 14th. But, yeah, man, all eras come to an end. And the way that it's ended for Klopp has been shocking. And I didn't think it made sense for him to announce that he's leaving during the middle of the season. Because now we all know that Liverpool's future is very uncertain. And I just don't know how they're going to be moving forward. But what a shocking performance. This is a game that was a give me. Crystal Palace was a give me. That should be 6 points right there. You shouldn't be losing to Crystal Palace and Everton. And what's so crazy is, with the game today, Liverpool needed to win this game more than Everton did. Because Everton, they had a little bit of cushion from the relegation zone, right? Like, they could have lost today and still been somewhat safe. Liverpool knew that their season was on the line today. And that's the performance that they put out. If Liverpool's attackers were in the car that shot up Tupac, he'd still be alive today because they would have missed every single time. Shocking performance. These guys cannot finish to save their... Yo, I don't even think Darwin Núñez finished his dinner. Jesus. Klopp, I think you had a good run. You competed with Man City. You were able to win a Champions League, Club World Cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League. I think you've done well for yourself. But Liverpool fans, do not forget where you came from. Because before Klopp got there, no Prem in 30 years. You guys were sitting between 4th and like 7th. That's where you guys will go back to for the next few seasons. None of this talk of Champions League. None of this talk of winning the Prem. Or you guys might make Champions League, but you guys aren't going to win it. You guys aren't going to win the Prem. All that you're going to have to rely on is the domestic cups. Maybe you could nick one of those with your next manager. But I think dark times are ahead. Everton beating Liverpool for the first time at Goodison Park since 2010. There's kids right now, teenagers, who have lived their whole life and have never seen Liverpool lose at Goodison. Because I said when I was doing my watch along, I was like, yo, this isn't even a rivalry. Liverpool slapped Everton so many damn times. I'm like, this is not a rivalry. This is just like you beating up your little brother. You're just doing it because sometimes this is what you got to do. But today, when it really mattered, Everton got the job done. And their fans were celebrating like they just won the Prem. Not only are you safe, in theory, but you stop Liverpool from being able to win the title. What a day if you support Everton. And if you support Liverpool, I suggest that you go and just pray to God that the next manager can pull off miracles like what Klopp did to have you guys be so competitive over the last 8 to 7 seasons. But, yo, definitely make sure to smash that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm out, people. Peace.